If you've ever started a task, looked at your wrist, and realized you've wasted more time fiddling with a watch than actually doing something, you know that quiet frustration. Or maybe you're the kind of person who has already bought the cheap one twice. There's a cost to those little annoyances, a continuous drip of mental energy you don't even notice until it stops. And there is a way to stop it. 3 weeks from now, imagine you're settling in for the evening. You glance at your wrist, not to adjust anything but just to check the time before you start making dinner. You remember a flicker of a thought you used to have about being careful with your watch, but it's gone now. Your partner might even notice you haven't mumbled about bumping your watch on a doorframe in days. That small, almost imperceptible shift? That's what happens when you stop thinking about your watch. Every watch in this category tries to balance durability with wearability. The G-Shock DW-5600UBB-1ER by G-Shock leans heavily into durability, making a clear choice visible in its 200-meter water resistance. This isn't a delicate accessory, you baby. It's built to take a hit, which means you can wear it without constantly worrying. This particular model, the G-Shock DW-5600UBB-1ER, arrives with a solid, almost unyielding feel. When you strap it on, you notice the resin band has a deliberate stiffness, not a cheap rigidity, but a sense of being engineered to stay put. It doesn't feel like it's going to slip or twist around your wrist, which means you get consistent contact without needing to over-tighten it. The weight distribution feels balanced, not top-heavy, so it just settles onto your wrist without pulling or shifting. That means after an hour you forget it's even there, which for someone who wants to stop thinking about this category is the ultimate win. The electro-luminescent backlight is crisp and even, so you don't have to squint or angle your wrist just right in dim light. It's a clean burst of illumination that makes reading the time straightforward, even if you're only catching a quick glimpse. Now, this isn't the watch for someone who needs to time multiple events simultaneously or track intricate telemetry. If your daily life involves precision timing for sports, aviation, or scientific work, you'll eventually outgrow this model. You'd need something with multiple independent chronographs or advanced sensor arrays. But for the vast majority of us who just need a reliable, tough timepiece that tells us the time, date, and basic stopwatch functions, this is more than enough. Most people never reach that ceiling. If you find value in these kinds of honest product breakdowns, you might consider subscribing to the channel. Looking at the manufacturer's own listing, one of the first things a careful buyer in this category checks is the watch's water resistance. It's explicitly stated here as 200-meter water resistance, which implies it's suitable for showering, swimming, and even recreational diving. If that figure were absent, it would typically mean you should assume only splash resistance and confirm with the manufacturer before doing anything more. When you're making a purchase like this, the mistake that's cheaper to live with is often buying something a little more capable than you strictly need, rather than having to replace an underperforming item. The 200-meter water resistance is a good indicator of where this watch sits in terms of overall resilience. The link is in the description so you can check what it is sitting at right now and decide if the